Well, qualifying week has come to an end in Milledgeville, and we now know who will be on the ballot in the mayor's race. Earlier this week, we talked to the first person to qualify, the incumbent mayor, Mary Parham Copeland. And today, Walter Reynolds, who's also entered the race, talked to 41 NBC's Fiona King about his vision for the city.
Walter Reynolds says this is an important time in the city's history. He says this will be the first time in nearly 30 years that there will be 3 open seats on the council due to the retirement of 2 long-serving members.
This next mayor and council will probably be helping to make the decision of who our next city manager is going to be. That city manager will ultimately be deciding who your next chief of police, your next fire chief, your next public works director. Many of these folks are in positions where they may be close to retirement, and so we need strong leadership to make sure that we have the right management in place for not just the next 4 years, but potentially the next several decades.
Reynolds believes he has a lot to bring to the position, having worked in the city for 2 decades and being a part of the council for more than 10 years. He says his main goal, if elected, is to address the infrastructure in the city, highlighting that every water main break that occurs in the city affects the whole community.
Our local public schools, our universities, our hospitals, because that creates a major economic impact and disruption, particularly for the parents. I mean, when they have to take time off of work to go pick up the kids and figure out childcare, that's lost revenue, that's lost wages, and lost time in the classroom for those children.
Another important issue he hopes to address is housing and economic development.
When there's not enough housing stock, students end up living in single-family neighborhoods. They end up living in our communities outside of student housing, and that causes the rent prices to go up for the people that work here and raise families here. And so we need to be looking at more housing stock for student population and also for the full-time employees, the people that work here and live here in this community.
He also noted better transparency and communication throughout the community is another goal if elected.
The city historically has not done a great job when it comes to communicating, either in times of crisis or when things go well. And we've got to do a better job of telling our story, not just when things go well, but also when issues come up. We've got to do something beyond communicating in Facebook.
Reynolds suggests implementing an alert system where the city can send out texts to your phone with important issues. In Milledgeville, Fiona King, 41 NBC News.
Qualifying week ended at 4:30 today, and we've learned that the current mayor, Mary Parham Copeland, and Reynolds are the only 2 candidates to qualify. Election day is November 4th.